feel like I feel like today's lasted like 10 years. Oh man. All right. What am I going to do today? Sketching. What else am I going to do? Sketching. Cuz who needs to do more than that? All right. All right. Man, this is like the first day that I've woken up not at like noon and also gotten more than 2 hours of sleep. And yet I'm still late to start this. Alright, so yesterday I felt good about myself, I think. I think I did pretty well. Alright, I guess, would be something fun to draw. Oh god. Almost deleted everything. There we go, that looks good. I had something saved before. I also I need to like I need to copy a bunch of data from my old hard drive that's full and put it onto a hard drive that I already use but don't really use in the right way. And I tried it and it didn't work. So obviously my computer still works. Hooray. But I have to figure out why it doesn't work and then fix it in the time that I have. I have like 2 hours in the morning where I can do that, and then I stream, and then I do Uber. So, hooray for, I don't know, that that schedule. I also have to fix stuff on here, like that. I think that works. That helps. That's better. That is that better? I can't tell. I'll figure out it later. All right. So, God, I have too many bookmarks. All right. I think I was working on this. Do I want to do another shoe? Not really. Okay. How about I can do another shoe, kind of like what I did yesterday, except a little nicer perspective, I guess. Give me a little more confidence before I start in on something. Um, I can try to do this like organic shape again. You know what? I could just do the like the oh god, the straight on perspective, like of the cover. Maybe I can turn it slightly so I can get a little bit of a shape to do it. I could also just draw 2D shapes and try to get a general shape first. I think I might do that first before I try to get anything three-dimensional. Okay. It'd be fun to draw that. So how about I warm up, then do a quick, quick, quick sketch of a shoe. I'll do this because it's interesting. Interesting shape. I've done helmets before. I made a helmet for one of my classes that I actually need to work on. I need to make a better model for it because it's not anatomical to a head. Ugh. I was stressed that semester. Oh, that's Twitter. All right. Hmm. Don't mind me, I'm just organizing. Alright. Oh, I need to like order like 10 things and reorganize my entire life again. I was gonna say, let me just go do that. It's like, well, I need paper. Paper. What is that gonna? How about recycled paper? Because I'm just gonna put a bunch of pen marks on it and then throw it away. That looks good. That's paper. All right, did that. My God. There we go. Okay. Too close. All right. So I think I'm just gonna do maybe front and back of ellipses, front and back of like a sheet of paper of larger squares. I'm not gonna do top down. I'll do bottom down, and building perspective. Then I'll do the shoe. And then I'll do this. So, all right. Too much paper? There's never such thing as too much paper. Unless you die by getting buried in paper. Is that too much paper? Well then, whatever. Bottom down sucks anyways. Didn't see you there. Sorry, I was in my own world. Oh, man, I have to I'm discombobulated. I suck at perspective, and I need to learn how to do perspective, and I can't. But anyways, like I'll just start out with what I always start out with, which is drawing straight lines. Because if you can't draw a straight line, then I don't know. I can't even draw straight lines. See? Oh, that's better. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'll do one more. That's pretty good. The point here is to make it seem like you're drawing a tube. So the circle has to, I don't know, squish the further it gets up. But that is only from one perspective. Obviously, from a different perspective, it will squish less. I think I remember the first time that I learned about like the cylinders in like a design drawing class. And it just like it blew my mind subtly, because like you don't see the back circle whenever you're like looking at a can or something. You don't, there's no circle back there. I was just subtly like, oh god, that's what it looks like. So no wonder I can't draw it right. again. Gotta remember that I just need to do as many like hover circles and then just put the pen down through one rotation so that it's perfect. Like that. That looks a little better. Sorry, my framing's a little weird. Alright. I think I'm gonna do one on top, one on bottom. Kind of gives me a little bit more better parameters for the other circles. There we go. I'm gonna try something a little different this time. I guess I'll do the excuse me. Do the top, and I'll do the bottom. And then I'm gonna try to overlap just a little bit and see what that looks like. Oh, getting a little squiggly. Alright. That looks weird. Alright, never do that again. I remember a professor of mine who was considered like the guru of all professors, even though he was like younger than half of them. He looked like he was 80, maybe like 60. But he was always saying that like if ever you're to become a good designer, or at least being able to just like freehand stuff like on the fly to I guess do this just every day. And so that's I hate this corner. That's at least one of like my like pledges as a designer, is to just every day I gotta do something like this. A little tedious, a little boring, but I want to be a good designer. Who doesn't? I don't know. I guess an engineer doesn't want to be a good designer. Yeah. Alright. I think I'm gonna do, before I do the squares, I'm gonna do the dreaded line workout. Which is trying to make sure that, oh man, I can draw a straight-ish, because I'm not doing straight lines today apparently, straight-ish line from any direction. And to not go too fast, because if you go fast you can get a straight line, but it's not accurate a lot of the times. It's not like placed in the right way, like it'll go off to the side, it won't go through the point. God, I'm getting ink on my finger. I hate that. Hmm. And another one. I think I'll go from the point this time. It's less of a... It looks nicer, but... And it's a little easier, I think. So I think after this I go around once. I'm gonna do it the other way. And you'll see how... Oh, that's difficult. That's actually nice, actually. I said that too many times. Having like guidelines almost that I can visually see as I'm like almost going parallel to it. It's a little easier. I gotta get that straighter. Okay. It's a little annoying when I'm going this way because I block it out of my own view. Oh, that's not straight. There we go. Oh, man. Yeah. Do I have any leaks on me yet? Because these pens always leak. Alright. Done with that. Oh god. Alright. More paper. Oh my gosh. Probably gonna get like a couple sheets. Probably wondering like, why don't I just draw on the booklet? Because that would be too easy. I need to practice. Practice tearing paper out of books. Yeah, that's a good thing to practice. Alright. Oh, man. Alright. So only bottom down perspective and like building perspective. Building. Straight on. I don't know what they call it. I should know, but I don't. Should is such a strong word. Is it though? Well, need or have to is a strong word. Anything's a strong word if you put your mind to it. And my eyes. Alright. I'll do building perspective. No. There we go. This has to go down. And then that broke my brain. Okay. Not that. Okay. No. It has to be at a higher angle. So where would the background lines go? Well, obviously there's height here. Is my brain broken again? Did I break something? Need a reference. Let me just save that building like permanently in my brain. Oh, here we go. So this is like what I'm thinking of, but well, this is like a bottom-up perspective, and it kind of, you get that nice feeling like you like visually you won't be able to see the top of the building, so like you see it from this area, like a see-through area. But is it just the fact that like I can't ever put a skeleton behind this because then it wouldn't look like a regular square. Because the structure behind it is this. And then that. Oh, I'm putting the line in the wrong spot. It's more off to the side. It would be, I think that's what it is. It would be something like, yes, I'm using a guide. Well, huh. So this has to be shorter than that. That side, well, it is. This, let me, gotta learn today. Maybe not. I don't know, I thought I learned it already. get some straighter lines going on here. Okay. So the vanishing point is there. This vanishing point is in between. More like here. But that would still put it... Maybe I need to put the vanishing point here? Well, not vanishing point, because it's not... But that does make a little bit more sense. Because this is the longer side. Would it be something like that? And then this would go... I don't know. Here? Yeah, I guess that does make a little bit more sense. Oh god, it has to be like... It has to be like this. That angle looks too high though. I guess it's not. That. Disregard that. Oh god, the friggin' snotty again. Man. Alright. So I guess that makes sense. It just, this angle right here makes it seem like the house is like tilt, or not house, the I call it building perspective, so it's a house. It seems like it's like tilted down that way, but it's just, I don't know. Do another one. Yeah, I'll do it on the other side. There we go. Use a cheat tool. I mean, everyone uses these. It's not cheating. It's not cheating if someone doesn't call you out. It's not cheating if no one catches you. It's not breaking the law if no one catches you. Oh, that's a fun one. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna make this... That's a 45-degree angle. I wonder what happens. Is it the fact that the top just needs to be at a high angle? Whereas the... Yeah, I think that's what it is. The top is at a high angle, but the bottom isn't at a high angle. Let's make it kind of large. That seems more like a square. Alright. So... This is getting in my way. And I'm slouching. Honestly, that right there kind of seems like the angle to go for. Then this. Oh. My brain's hurting. This is the, I think I made the line too shallow. This is the front line. So this is the top of the box. It does kind of screw with my brain a little bit. Maybe it's because I just haven't seen it a whole lot. Might need to make these a little darker to stand out what side is what. I hate that. Alright. Yeah, that's good. Does this look like you're like looking at a building and it's almost like you're seeing through the building? this is the general shape of the building. Does it kind of look like that? I think it looks like that. Yeah. Okay. So what I learned. So the bottom line angles is bottom lines are at a low or at a low angle. Top lines are at a sharp angle. I know to make the exterior, like the face bold. The skeletal lines stay close. The bottom skeletal lines kind of come up a little closer to the top edge, and then these go in the middle. Yeah. So bottom background lines vanish closer to top line. And then the top background, oh geez, they vanish in the middle. And what I mean by that is, if you kind of follow the little, it's not a ruler, but so this line here and this line here kind of, if you followed them, eventually you go to a point. And that's called, I think that's called the vanishing point. It is. It's called the vanishing point. If you followed this background line, it almost kind of, it middles, you know, obviously it's not in the direct middle, but the angle middles the two lines right there. Whereas, same with these, we're going with these two lines here, is that this one almost seems to vanish not at the same point. It might look better if it does, but it tends to tilt a little higher towards this top line, but it still kind of looks good. I do recognize I'm not on point exactly. Probably if I had, it would be more in the middle. Yeah. Or middle here. Or middle. Yeah, I bet if I angled it a little lower and it vanished closer to the bottom line, it really wouldn't look as good. Like almost by accidentally vanishing towards like the top, it has less of an effect on it. So great. Thought I got it, but then I got it more. Cool. I'm just gonna section this off and do some more practice with a different perspective. Bottom perspective, because Who doesn't love to be on the bottom of a snuggle pile? That's what it is. That's what I was referencing. Nothing else. Nothing else. All right. Yeah. Yes, I realize this is tiny. I should make it bigger because I need to get better at bigger drawings. But that looks like a nice cube. That's a cube. I'll do one on this side of, like, nope. Yeah, that's off. Well, that's why I practice. To make things not good. Because if you make things not good for at least a little while, eventually they'll start looking good. I'm going to make this a shallow one. I'm going to make it not too tall, just like maybe about there. Then to there. I'm going to practice folding the lines before I do the skeleton. Unless it's all a skeleton and I'm actually just going to make a guide for myself. Alright, so that's a square. Then we gotta do the, nope, gotta do that. We gotta do that. And then this. And that's the background of it. That looks good. That looks like an ice cream bar. Thick piece of ice cream. Who doesn't love that? Alright. Another one? How about, there we go. Okay, I need to make this angle a little wider. Nope. That's wrong. I just can't draw that way, apparently. Alright. I'll do it in here. This is the point. I'm gonna make it very... There we go. Oh god. Oh my god, I just screwed that up both ways. Okay. So then we do this and that and this. And it kind of looks like it's tilted up like this, like it's on its edge almost. What I kind of want to figure out is, gotta get my deck of cards again. When something's like just barely like that, like not full on, not up like this, but like, gotta look at the camera when I do this, or the screen. You practice this look, because what you guys see and what I see is very different. That would be this, but I'll let you guys see too. Alright. So that's here. And then yeah, no, I'm drawing lightly. Because I'm scared. Alright. Draw a little darker. be a little shorter. Okay, so this angle is, I think I made it too deep. Because now I have to follow, because I have to make these two lines parallel. So that's too thick, too not deep or not shallow enough. Because it needs to just barely be like visible. Stop. Okay. Stop. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. That point looks like it's right about here. I'm gonna do the same angle as that. Or the same, not angle, same. Gotta be parallel. Okay. Gonna. Okay. Yeah, that's a little better. That's more what I was looking for. So what's the difference between these two? Like, other than obviously it's like tilted weird. So in order to achieve something like this, the angle here between here is almost, it's just over 180 degrees. Well, in this one it's a lot more than, well, I guess the best way to see it is this way, this angle. Just under 180 degrees. This one looks more like 135. So this angle must be close to gotta be close to 180 degrees. This one isn't. I think that's kind of like the basis for it. Also, why does it look like it's, why does this one look like it's more, is that purely just based off the angle? I wonder if it's also like the thickness of this. Whatever. Also starting to lose some energy. Being up for more than 6 hours is tiring. Alright. I did my practice. Getting better at my practice. I'll save this, I guess. Oh, my pen! Just dropped it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna copy one. Copy one of these. Just because it looks cool. I want to have it. I need to have that at a higher angle. I'm running out of space. I can do it this way. Remember not too fast, not too slow. Don't need to rush. Oh god, don't need to rush My lines, they have to be straight, not they'd be straight, not not fast. They just have to be straight is all. All right. I almost misspelled building. I think that was like whenever we were doing like you know, spelling bees and everything in whatever grade. What was that? Must have been 3rd grade. The 2 words that I could never spell right were building and giraffe. I wonder if there's ever like a correlation to like why certain kids can spell certain words better, worse. Like if it's simply based off of learning style, like learning style, you learn these words a little bit easier than others, or if it's something like not like you hate giraffes or something like that. I obviously like buildings. Otherwise I wouldn't be trying so hard to draw them. I like giraffes. Can't draw a giraffe. Maybe that's why. I struggle to this day to draw a building in the right perspective. And I struggle to this day to draw giraffes. That's why I can't spell them. Okay. No. That's a BS answer. But it'd be interesting, I don't know, to see like why, because if certain people, not certain people, if everyone learned vocabulary the same way, like, or was able to, so like everyone got stuck on this word, everyone got stuck on this word, we'd be able to streamline a learning process a lot better. But certain kids suck at this, certain kids suck at this. It's like varied, and I wonder if there's like, because if we figured out either reason for it or could even pinpoint like this child has blue hair, blue eyes, brown hair. Does that exist? I don't know. You can dye your hair. I'm gonna say you can dye your eyeballs, but I'm pretty sure you can't yet. Anyways, if like certain genetic sequences led to having difficulty learning certain types or arrangements of words, I would be so nuts that like you just go in, it's like they read your genetic sequence first off. That's like just, yep, your genetic sequence is this, which means we're gonna help you, we're gonna give you extra help on these words and these different words. What a world that would be. Though I wonder if ever something comes to be where you can, everyone has, you know, you can look at someone and see, you know, their physical characteristics, and then we also carry around an ID card with, you know, date of birth on it and when our license expires and the license number, but also our genetic sequence number. That's gonna be a thing. I feel like, oh, your genetic sequence is this, you're predisposed to all these conditions. Oh, like we're gonna publicly, not publicly, we're gonna socially rank our own genetic sequences at some point, if that doesn't already happen. I don't know. I don't go outside. I Well, I went outside today. It's a nice day. Kind of cold. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. I subconsciously am dreading drawing that shoe. Oh man. Oh god, my back hurts. Oh. Up. I can crack every single joint in my body. Only when my body wants me to, though. It's like frustrating, I feel like. Hmm. There's a part of me that's like, hmm. I don't want to arrange this differently. Hmm. Back. Alright. I feel like it'd be a good idea to show the what I'm drawing while drawing it. Because then, I don't know, shit on me easier. No. Here, let me. Yay! Alright. Oh, God. Browser. God. Oh, God, I can't. Damn it. Alright, hold on. Well, that's an ass. Alright, you're gonna see. Hold on. Oh, God, no, I can't access it. Here we go. No. Piss. Alright, I guess that's stuck that way. This is the shoe I'm gonna be drawing. I think. If I can draw it. Who knows? But now that I have everything set up, and I have the ability to do so, I'm gonna eat something so that I don't have to do this. I won't kill your ears. Alright. Enough dilly-dallying. Oh. There's all these marks. Today. Why? Why? Probably get it off with like alcohol. Alright. Dudes. I'm tempted to work with a pencil. Kinda want to. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll draw a square with a pen because I know looks like it's kind of like this. And generally seems it. Okay. Little pin. Matches my inner soul. Pink. Alright. I guess I'll have to make myself draw a little darker. I like this, but I drew it a little too high up, or too close to the surface. Alright. Okay, that looks good. Look good. It's more of a this angle. It's not really an angle. It's kind of just a subtlety. Subtle outwards. It's not too much. This is like, you know, the toe box. It's really big. Looks like this just kind of goes up to this point here. Up. We have that. This. I'm gonna block this off a little bit. I'm gonna kind of chunk it so like is that the height of it? Thickness of the sole is about this much. That is about that's there. And this, just looking at like kind of key aspects of the shoe, should be like, you know, where the little tongue is and kind of like where the top of the shoe is, but then there's the little like ankle cutouts. Like the bottom of an ankle cutout probably be that angle right there is about like this. That ankle cutout right there. But it's further back. I don't get that. It's like the angle's not right, but it is right, but it isn't right. Okay, so here, about that U. Oh god. Rogue line! God, everything's shaky when I erase. I'm sorry. I don't have screws. Alright. So then this top part is a little higher, but it comes off the side. Kind of curves up a little bit. Heel cup. And then it comes around. I think that is a good height right there. Then we have this angle. Okay, so that's too wide. This area is too wide. I think this actually itself is too wide. The dimensions of the proportions here are good, but then I made this too long. This is why a pencil's great. So that kind of to here. And then this, while the height is right, is, yeah. There we go. Okay. So then I just gotta fix this area. Okay. That actually works. Okay, yeah. That looks like it works a little bit better. Lighting's a little weird. I have the perfect lighting for doing any sketching, any drawing. Perfect lighting. Except it kills my face. Oh, also sometimes it kills the camera. But usually, like when I'm not streaming, when I'm just in here lounging around. Now, when I'm in here, like either working on a drawing that I don't want to show on stream, or like I thought of a cool idea and I want to get it down on paper, I'll turn that light on and it's so nice. It's perfect. But like, I can't. I need to like turn it into a softbox, I feel like. Then I might use it because it might not. While it gets rid of all impurities on my face, it gets rid of all color and replaces it with bright white. Because it's like a shop light, an LED shop light. But this works so far. Okay, so that arch is a little too high. So, yeah. So this looks like it kind of comes out. Yeah. Right? Okay. No. This, come down a little bit, has to be essentially in line with this. I'm gonna get straight edge because this is gonna be a guide essentially. Okay, can't see it. That is where the laces are. But this is too high. So I think I squished it a little too much. I mean, the proportions to itself are good, which that's all that matters. No, it's not. But it's proportional to itself, but not to the picture that I'm referencing. Okay. So this kind of comes in. Now I need to bump out just a little bit. I need to kind of give it that bump. Yeah. Yeah, that's a little better. No, that's not. It looks like Mickey Mouse. Okay. Yeah, no, still weird. It's like bulbous. Shoes are not bulbous like that. I think I need to have kind of come out here slowly. Yeah, that's a little better. It's just a line for now. Gotta get that tongue. Gotta get that nice tongue action. Yes, I know what I said. Okay. This is a little, that line is a little too long that I just drew. I need to make sure I can, there we go. That is better. All right. So this, there's a line that kind of introduces right there. This line right here is too long, but it seems like there's no real way to shorten that unless if I, the apex of this line, kind of right here. I think I need to make it more parallel to other sneaker. Then it still goes down. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. And this up and down. Oh god, the laces. This is like my least favorite part every single time. Let me, oh sorry. Focus. I feel like, I always feel like, I always feel like I look like my grandma when I try to like make technology work for me. Sorry, grandma, but it's true. You're not technically adept, and no, if we gave you a smartphone, you wouldn't be able to just figure it out like we do. Sorry. All right. Some more solid lines on this outline. So, well, you can see, I can also see myself. I'm not going to do an outline here because I kind of need to do a little work on it with the laces first. Do like this though, it is looking a little better than the last shoe that I did. Nope, rogue line, rogue line! Oh god, okay. Nearly done with this outline, so I can get started on the dreaded laces. Alright, I'm gonna just start these first so that I know it's generally. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. I want to do some other bird, but I gotta do the laces. Alright. How many are there? There's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then there's like this weird lace that appears. I don't know. I don't get it. I think yep, I made them too long. There we go. Oh, I crumpled the paper. Oh. Oh. Alright. That looks a little better. Might actually be able to lengthen this area here. Can't go in too far, but there we go. Yeah. That's pretty good. That's not an angle right there. It's... There we go. Alright. So we got this about 4. It seems like I'll just draw the circles. So 1 here and 3. Okay. Anything from this is overlapping, so I guess I'll just draw everything on this side first, because I kind of have to anyways. Okay. It goes up there, so this one goes up. Okay. Got 2. This one also goes up. So this last one kind of just curves up that way. I'm gonna actually, I'll do this one now. No. I need this. This one is the only one that goes under. So I gotta go around with this. Kind of just disappears in there. Okay. There we go. That works. Boy. Alright. I think I'll take the time now to do the little, like, shoelace holder. Like, that shoelace holder. Whatever. I'll do this. Because it almost contacts it, and I need to know the reference, basically. Area. It almost contacts it. Kind of. Oh! Alright. Broke my mojo for a second. Alright. This. Cool. this goes in right here. Perfect-ish, somewhat. Okay. Now I gotta do the other side. They all go under. They end kind of like right here. Go top down. Okay, so that one goes to that one. This one goes to that one. Yeah. It goes over y'all. Y'all. Alright. Need to pop it out just a little bit. This one goes to this one. Okay, and then this one's the difficult one. The difficult child. I think that finishes it. Okay, the laces are a little better this time. It's kind of nice. Getting better. Getting better, Mom. Alright. So this, and I think there's a little thing over here. Yeah, that looks good. Right. Gonna leave some of the lines that you can kind of like see that you're really not supposed to see because why not? Alright. Laces. Done. Now I'm gonna do the bottom of the shoe. I think how I have to do this is I have to work up from the top. From the top. Let it drop. Nope. Nope to both things. Both the song and that line. The thing is with a lot of these soles on these running shoes that I'm finding is that there's like, it's kind of thin here and then it gets thicker towards the middle. But then like right after the middle you have to like taper it down so close. And it kind of gets up here. I think that looks pretty good, I think. There's an accent line that runs in here that I'm gonna get later. Okay. Alright. That looks pretty good. I think I'll do the accent line now, just because it's kinda cool. It goes around. Looks like it gets thicker, kind of like off of here. No, it's not really like kind of picking up well. That's alright. That'll do. Okay, so there's this like another accent line, but it like ends abruptly. It's like kind of triangular. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty good. So kind of accentuate that curve there. Okay. And it starts up here, and then it ends a little higher up. It's fat in the middle, like everything else. Like most people. Like me. A little fat in the middle. I'm gonna darken this. Alright. That's pretty good. Accents, I think. Because most of the like the yes. Most of the actual construction of the shoe is like if you were to give this to someone, it's like this is this piece, this is this piece. It's like, yeah, okay. That's mostly it. That's what a shoe looks like. This looks like a shoe. So now it's all like the stitching and coloring accents. Okay. Alright. I think that works. It's like this spiderweb stitching. Or like accents. Kind of complex. I don't think I could do all of them. That would be a good idea. Just in terms of, and they're all thin lines too, which means I can't like do the sketch style that I normally do. Okay, this is here. Oh boy. Okay. This actually goes all the way up to this circle, and then it kind of circles around it. And then this goes down. Let me finish this line first. All right. This goes here. Okay. That's a kind of a point. All right. Now, oh my gosh. So many lines. If I had to design shoes as a job, I might go insane. And that's not like a, oh, if I theoretically had to do this for like the rest of my life, not the rest of my life, but like for a job, I would like hate it. It's like I might I might do that. I might get a job in doing this because it's a job and I'll get paid and not have to live in my parents' basement. So, okay, I have to leave more space for another line. Oh, shit and tits. Okay, this line terminates here, so I need something that terminates up here. Okay. Okay. There's a line that comes out here. Oot. Okay. How many freaking lines, man? Oh, so many freaking lines. Alright. That comes out. And then, oh, jeez. Alright, so this comes down. And then there's one that I think it's about here. Comes up and around. All right. Looking good. Okay. That's too close to the bottom there. Okay. Oh, I'm running out of space. I think, yeah, I need to make this a little taller. I started the sole a little too crushed in and I panicked. It is a little hard to see, like, exactly. Like, if I put this up to the screen that I'm referencing from. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I almost got it, like, the dimensions. I just need to make it a little longer. Yeah, and a little taller. Like, this section right here, focus, this section right here, just needs to stretch a little bit further, like, maybe, like, out to here. But this, it needs to be, the shoe actually needs to be this tall. Which is, I think I felt that when I was, like, kind of screwing around here. Like, this was too wide and too tall, and it kind of just packed it in a little too close. But, you know, I have to deal with that. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay, so that's the bottom line. That's gonna back into here. This is the top line. Oh no, I messed up. I can't reach that high note. Man. There's a part of me that kind of wants to start. I used to play tenor saxophone, like a lot. Used to be pretty good. High school, I played, and high school kind of sucked. But outside of high school, when I went and I did college things. I started playing again in college, and like something just happened where I like it clicked. Like I understood exactly how to like play and like all the rhythms and everything, and not the rhythms, but like the technical background on like why you play certain notes here and there. And just something happened. Like it's like I had just been slowly discovering it on my own time, and then I just ended up figuring it out more so than I had in high school. It was really high stress, and they're just like, you're shoving information down your throat, and it's like, you should have learned how to do this 10 years ago, and it's like, I'm sorry. So yeah, it was nice, but it wasn't relaxing like most jazz is. But yeah, I kind of want to like learn it again. Not learn it again. I'm learning so many things right now. I'm learning Japanese. I'm learning how to draw a building again. like, there is a part of me that's like, you're learning a lot right now. But it'd be fun to maybe just to play, you know? Have something that I can just do for fun. These V's are not deep enough. That one. Okay. All right. I think my brain is melting. I can feel it dripping out of one of my ears. Okay. And then down. Does that connect to that? It does. Oh god. My eraser. Okay. Well, that's hectic. Looks good. Yeah. Do the they did like the stitching pattern on here. Oh god, I die. There's like a little design pattern. Actually, let's do stitching now. There's stitching on here. There is. More like coloring. So I'm gonna do like a little bit of a shading next to the lines of the border of the shoelaces. Ever so slightly. To kind of show that like something's there. Right? It adds a little bit of almost feels like it's rounded a little bit. Might just be my eyes slowly rolling into the back of my head. But that's something. Oh man, I remember my like journey with art and design has just been filled with like mini realizations. Like I had to take painting and it wasn't terrible. It was just at a not great community college that's like it was great in the aspect that like we kind of had fun, we painted and every so often they're like, yeah, you should have learned, we should have been teaching you these like these five aspects or whatever, but we're just gonna say we did and give you credit for it. And I'm like, probably a bad thing, but I can't argue. If I do, I'm gonna have to stay here longer. I ended up painting a bowl of fruit. Typical, right? But there was when we were kind of learning the color wheel and everything like that. This classically trained artist who studied in Paris, really cool guy. He was like, yeah. So if you ever want depth in your shadows, use the forget what the specific way to say it. Use the opposite color that the object is. So say there's this pink thing. The shadow here is the complementary color to pink, which is just a subtle, like it's black and a subtle bit of like mint green, just a little bit. And it makes it seem more realistic, which is like weird because when you look at a shadow, it's like it's black, but in painting, it's not. So just having a little bit of something is enough to like go from like that sucks to Oh wow. Okay, the stitching on here. Okay. Where else do I see stitching? Is that like the only places? Wow. That is weird. Actually, I'm going to add a little bit of depth to this. I'm going to do it on the inside. I don't know why I did it on the outside. Maybe because I'm crazy. Crazy! Quirky and crazy! I knew I was missing something. That's a little too... I need to match that up a little better. Come on. I just did all that detail work and I can't even get this part right. I want it to be wide. Alright. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. Alright. I think that's at least a lot of the accent work. Just checking. Yeah, that looks good. I think I got it all, or most of it. Or the parts that I couldn't get because I made the shoe too short. Alright. Here, let's compare. What do you guys think? What I was drawing. Pretty good. I wonder if you can see, like, with... I couldn't... Oh, God, I so... draw too light, I feel like. With these, you can tell there's, like, an extra set of, like, almost lattices with this. Wouldn't fit in because of... But, like, most of it kind of fits. I mean, again, I could just put this up to the screen and... Wow! Those lattices that I was talking about, the yellow part, this, I was just doing it by eye and I got it like almost spot on. Like the angles are almost correct. Oh wow. Oh, that's so cool. That it's like this is like the third day in a row that I've done like constant re-upping, gotta sketch every single day, gotta and like not like chicken scratch sketching. It's like the whole like a big part of doing this is that I'm working on this constantly. I'm always sketching and it's something that I should have been doing a while ago. Yes, but I'm doing now. And like 3 days in, like my eye is already like back to where it was in terms of like seeing something almost like measuring it in my brain and then putting it on paper. And it's like, wow, 3 days. There's a part of my there's a part of me that's like, "Oh, I only need 3 days to get good again?" No, no, that's not the thing that I should be taking away from this. That like, oh, if I feel terrible about my sketching skills, I should just do things for 3 days and I'll be good. I still need to work on a lot of things like organic shapes. I mean, shoes are organic, you know. You got this, but it is kind of like you just do an ellipse on here. Kind of probably do an ellipse here. This is also an ellipse. This is one. You know, you got a lot of ellipses in here. So it's not really too organic and flowy. Oh. Whatever. Alright, I'm gonna draw this next. And, oh my god. I have a window over here, and, like, oh my god. If someone was, mowing the lawn and just... that's weird. Normally there's, like, no one ever over here. Like, on the side of the house, like, back side of the house. Anyways, I think I'm going to solidify this line a little bit more. And this front part here. What I could do is I could add a shadow. I could almost tilt it up. Nah, too much work. Yeah. Alright. Time to do something a little bit closer to, what time is it? I want to try to get a little bit more progress on like this ear cup. I'll show you. Oh, it's an ear. Like this. God damn it. This is a design that kind of almost, it's like a Kickstarter thing. I didn't do it, but I want to design something that's similar to this, but I kind of suck at drawing shapes similar to that. So I want to maybe start off with drawing something like this. It's a little easier for me, and then I can move on to the other thing. So yeah, that's the plan. Oh man. All right. Begin now. All right, I gotta get at least I'll do the little ear cup part on the bottom. That's a circle. It looks like it kind of comes up. And then disappears behind the dude's face. I don't have to draw a face. Why am I an industrial designer when I hate drawing, like, everything? I don't know. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Whatever. There we go. That looks okay. Looks like a giant candy cane. I think this is about what it kind of looks like. Alright. This little thin little piece of wire. Alright. Looks like a messed up candy cane. But that's okay. Because messed up candy canes need a place to live, right? Maybe I should draw with a pen just because it would be a little bit easier to see. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Look at that. Coming together. Alright, I think I need to... God, I can't see. Alright, there we go. There's this like internal, it almost looks like a bearing. Like a large bearing. And then the band here wraps around. Yeah, that looks pretty good. You probably can't see because I suck at drawing bold. Draw big and draw bold. Keep repeating that to myself, and yet I don't even follow my own instructions. Alright. That's not a... Doesn't look right. Alright, here we go. A little more. Alright. Alright. Looks good. I feel like I'm gonna like get part of this done and then like fudge up like something, because if I didn't put the perspective right. That's how like most of my stuff ends up. It's like I'm just out here noodling around, having fun, and then when I step away from it, it looks like a toddler came in and finished my work. Okay, that's like the front visor part, and then there's like these like armadillo like shells that kind of like pop out further and further. I'm gonna draw the dude's nose just so it's kind of there's kind of some continuity on like where everything is in space and time. I suck at drawing noses. Oh, that's not that bad. I remember I had to draw faces. Oh god, that's what's bad. Okay. Chin. Oh. Okay. Alright. That's a nose, I think. Just say yes. Say yes to the dress. Alright. Looks like Frankenstein. Okay, that's all I need for that. I feel like I'm stalling again so that I don't have to draw the rest of this. Okay, so the general shape of this is like round. I think that's pretty close. I think it pops up a little bit more than that. So let me just readjust that guide. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty good. And then it kind of that angle terminates like right here. All right. Guess I'll start with that. I need one. Okay, so this. Nope. It's almost like it. Oh, okay. So the little like what makes it look cylindrical is that each of these little pieces, or not cylindrical, there's like a curve to it, is that each of these pieces pops out just a little bit from the other one. There's this one that starts here, and it goes up, and it curves just subtly up. And then this one starts like right in here. This one, I gotta change that. It's not under, it's not under, it's over. It's like over. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Got it. Okay, so this one ends here. Kind of start and go over. No, I fudged the paper. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Little just. Okay. Okay. Yay. This is like nerve-wracking but kind of fun at the same time. The face was definitely like, that's just... Okay, now I can't see some of the lines on there. Okay. Let me get the last... The last one is like back here. Kinda... Nope, that's too far back. Okay. How about right here, and you get a nice curve of the line down. And then it terminates like right there. And then this kind of pops up. I think right there. I think it looks like it kind of comes down there. But then this line. I think I need to make these a little thicker or else I'm in trouble. Okay. This top right here needs to kind of come down an angle like this. There we go. So it matches up with the other ones. No, I need this to come in, I think. Oh god, that's... No! Just look at the image. Okay, so this one came in. This one... comes in like that. Then this. I think I'm just gonna do it like that. Ooh. See, this is the kind of screw up that I knew I'd make. Okay, so that's higher than that, that's higher than that. This higher than that. Oh, this is looking like a nice dumpster fire. A very well thought out dumpster fire. Okay, part of me thinks that this guy has an alien head, but I think it might be the product. The product makes it look like this guy has an alien head. I'll show you like once I'm done with this next. I think that's the, no, it comes to a, so the way that the guy colored this rendering makes it seem like this like point out here, like it comes to a point. It makes it look like that this dude's head just is like anime shaped. It's not a good look. I'm gonna be honest here. Okay. Yeah. That looks good. I'm gonna erase this. Oh, I screwed up. That needs to be a little farther down. Both of these do. This is why erasers were invented. Actually, I have no idea why erasers were invented. Don't quote me. That's too wide. How about this one? Let's try this. Yeah, that looks good. No, it doesn't. But I'm not going to retry it. Okay, so it looks like I need to get another one or two of these circles in here. This product is named Aura. Kind of looks cool in terms of like a concept for like headphones, but so I could put a bunch of accents on that, or not accents, I could color it and everything, but I'm not going to do that because I was just doing this for practice. So how looks pretty okay. Comparison. The face looks a lot better than like the product, which is like weird because I thought I sucked at faces. I don't know. Maybe I'm better at faces than I am. All right. So now that all the feel good sketching is out of the way, that's why I practice, is to feel good about myself. It isn't. Anyways, now that I'm done with that, time to ideate. Time to do what most designers do. Make things. This is what I was working on yesterday. It was essentially this ear cup that fits around your ear. And originally I was thinking of, you just kind of like have some flexible material. Goes around the outer part of your ear. And then instead of having an earbud like the design here is, it would be like this multi-prong system that goes into your ear canal slightly and then expands so that you technically don't have something blocking your ear canal. But then how does the music play? Behind it, there would be like a little bit of a bump in here. Kind of actually kind of go up like this. And there would be that looks pretty good. I have been getting better at sketching. Look at that. There would be like a bone vibrating headphone, which is what I have. Actually, it would be in front of the ear, not behind the canal. It'd be in front of the ear canal. Because that's where it needs to go. I guess it could be on the back. Whatever. I'll figure that out later. Anyways, that's kind of what I came up with, and that's the kind of. This is what I mean when I say I can draw chicken scratch. It's like I end up just doing this, and then things come out, and you might be able to tell what it looks like, but I probably will have to explain it. Anyways, right now I need to figure out the general shape of these ear cups because I could just make it like the same. I could do what these guys do, and I could just make it almost the outline of your ear. But I want to, I guess, make it safe for myself. Like, I don't want to make it super big so that it wears your ear down, but I want to give myself space to place the components because otherwise I might screw myself and, design something that can't exist right now because we just don't have the technology for it. And that's never a fun thing. That's like, I hate doing that because I hate it because I do it a lot. I do it a lot with like really weird things. Not like weird things, but like I'll make something that like looks like it should exist. I'll do a full design. I'll do a rendering of it. It's like this should exist, and then I like talk to some engineers that I know and are like, yeah, that's like technology that's like 5 to 10 years away. I'm like, fuck, damn it. So I want to make this somewhat feasible so that maybe I could make a functional prototype. That'd be kind of fun. I suck at electronics and circuitry, but hey, I could just, you know, I could just ask one of my electrical engineer friends, make them do it. Anyways. Alright, so shapes. So I guess just kind of like spot on. I'm gonna look at some ears. That's I'll do my pen. One of my 25 pens. This is generally like an ear shape. No. Yeah. I need to have something kind of in this area, and then it's probably a good idea to do like either a flare like up, or doing a flare down, like extending down here is probably not a good idea. It makes it kind of, ooh, actually wait, I just got an idea. I do have facial hair, but having it kind of come in and down to kind of fit the jawline so that that'd be kind of cool. Let me do that. Let me wait. Let me do that. This is why I do have a mirror over there, but like I feel like I need a mirror like constantly, like right here, because I'll just be looking at myself. I'll just be like, maybe I'm doing a wristwatch or something like that, and I'm just looking at things constantly, trying to figure out what could look good, what fits a person, because that's the whole point of designing something that people use, is that it needs to fit a person. It can't just function and then like we just have to deal with it. I feel like that's what designing, you never really designed things like in the 50s. They just existed, and you're supposed to figure out how to use it. And if you can't figure out how to use it, you're a dumbass. And like, I feel like if anyone nowadays said something like that, you'd probably get slapped in the face. Like we need to make things that are conducive towards others. That's the big thing. Okay. Oh god. Where's my reference? Oh. Okay. So that's about that. But then I need to make it kind of come down. I need an ear. I need an ear with a beard. I'm looking at just a picture of an ear, but I need to. Oh god, that's a bunch of earwax. I didn't need to see that. Okay. Men's ear. Maybe I'll get a beard. God, my search history is like, hey, I did get a beard. I got a lot of guys with a jawline. There we go. Sassy dude side of the face. That's what I should have searched. Alright. So his ear is placed up here and his jawline kind of starts right here. It'd be kind of nice to do something like this. It would kind of connect your earlobe to your jawline. It might, as long as I don't, actually there's no way to hit it. You can't, I guess you can hit your jaw, like the edge of your jaw on your shoulder, but what's the likelihood of someone going like this to themselves? Probably pretty slim. So in terms of like, my neck is super tight. In terms of putting something too low on the neck to where like if you start tilting your head, or you know, getting in weird positions with your neck, because maybe you need to stretch your neck, who knows. I'm not going to make something that restricts your head movement so you just have to sit straight on, and if you move either way they'll just pop out. That's a bad thing. Maybe it's a good thing for something else, I don't know, but I think just right at the jawline, in terms of like a nice line for that, would be probably a good idea. This is a little bit of an exacerbated version of it, but this would be pretty cool. I don't know, kind of look like reverse elf ears. That'd be kind of cool. So I can go up on here, I can go down, I can also go this way. I can go out here. You know what? I think I might, I need a little bit more space. I also need to like remember. I think if I go like around, get the general ear shape. It's mostly, it's like a, just designing kidney beans. All right, do like a nice kind of flare up and then a flare down. Wonder if I can replicate this curve on here. And that might actually, that's interesting. It looks like I stretched someone's ear. Yeah, I don't know, it could kind of look like, do fish have ears? They have ear holes. What am I thinking of that? Kind of looks like a fin. Like you're putting fins on your face. I mean, like maybe I could make it look, I can make it, oh jeez. If you I was thinking of doing like some kind of interesting pattern on the face. Some like kind of like wavy little pattern. Something where there's a little bit of a texture on it. I don't know, something similar to that. I'm not good at making 3D patterns. That's the one thing that I've been dreading with designing this is I can't. There's some part of me that's just either doesn't have the proper reference image in my mind for it or something. I just need to look up like texture. Yeah, that doesn't help me. Wavy texture? Okay, that actually is not that bad. I could do something similar to that. Okay. Anywho, back on point, if I have a point, is that I was gonna do something that has like an interesting kind of smooth texture that catches your eye to it, but not too much. It's something that like the shape of it and the function of these like ear cups will catch your eye anyways, because it's gonna get rid of, it's gonna subtract the features that our ears have and just kind of like put a streamlinedness over it. But what else I could do is I could maybe in later versions or like a kid's version, you can like have like fins like for a fish or like cat ears or, well, cat ears are up here, but like pointy ears, elf ears. What else? What are there other kinds of ears? Like fantasy ears? No ears? I'm gonna stray from that. Maybe like dog ears? No. No, I could make like a floppy dog ear. But that would have a lot of weight on it. I don't know. Maybe you could, so texture the exterior. Yes, that is a watch. I was sketching on this side. Or make it make the ears themed. The ear shapes themed. Cause that could be interesting. Let me try. Let me try like a bean. really use like a nice template because I don't want to have to keep thinking like I'm drawing an ear when I'm not really drawing an ear. Okay, so yeah, there we go. That's a better ear. There we go. I have been drawing kidney beans. Okay, maybe I can like do a nice low curve, and then draw this up. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. That does look more like elf ears. But elf ears are a little more pointy. I think this would just be low. It would be kind of like a nice continuation of this line right before it curves down. Just kind of bring it up a little bit further. A design like this, though, I'd have to put the bone vibrating part behind the ear, even though like these, I don't have headphones. I have bone vibrating headphones, which are like, I don't like things in my ears. It's a thing. I don't know. I have the ability to not have things in my ears, so I take that path. But yeah, it'll have to be behind the ear, which I don't know if it's as effective as in front. Because like right here, it feels like it does a little bit better job. Or maybe it's just the fact that these headphones are designed for that. Anywho, so going down, I'm going to fit that more. That's pretty alright. Then there's, I could do both sides. I could do kind of like a, like almost like a yin-yang kind of look to it. Which then would give me access to this side and to this side, and it wouldn't make it too, I need the, that is an ear. I need the center of gravity to be kind of more or less by the ear canal. It could be set a little further back, but that would keep it from having like a weird tilt to it. Like maybe you're running and like it just slowly like tilts it back further and further. That would be bad. What's a different shape? Any ideas? Up, down. I could go above. I don't know why there's like a weird hesitancy to not go above the natural shape. I'm fine with going to the sides, but like for some odd reason, when I imagine something above it, what shape would that be? I mean, let's try, geometric. So elongating the ears this way. Well, first off, there's one issue. Hair. Most people have hair. That's something that's always, I feel like sometimes isn't taken into account. Like, I don't know, headphones. Most like the gaming headphones clamp down your hair. And then you get like a weird mark. And then you're like, no, I wasn't gaming for 5 hours. No, that wasn't me. Like, why do they do that to us? I mean, obviously, like, if you're going to have some sort of support system, like putting it vertically on your head is going to be the best way to lock it in. But why don't they make like, I don't know, it'd be really kind of cool if they had these little, there's another idea, I guess. I gotta make, another sheet of paper. This is why I need to buy some printer paper. I wonder if it'd be feasible to, God, now I gotta draw headphones. I mean, I just kind of drew headphones. So say there's these headphones or whatever. That's a circle. Okay. Um, you know, your typical gaming headphone. I'll just stop there because I don't want to. It's a cross section. It was intentional. Um, is that I wonder if it would be possible to have like cylindrical pads that extend down pretty much everywhere on this. Is there'd be like a system of pads and everything would kind of be at the right angle. It would almost kind of look like a torture device in some. Maybe that's why they don't make them look like this. So that you have um, this structure, this general structure that keeps the headphones in place and keeps everything copacetic, so that it's not, you don't have any weird pressure points and everything. But it also wouldn't. It would, it's something again. It's something I gotta just test. I wonder if by having these little like they'd be plush, they'd be like kind of maybe like a nice like a hardish foam, but not really. Something that can compress just a little bit, but not really get in the way of stuff. Something that could like, and obviously there wouldn't be too many. This is just kind of like a to get the idea that it's at different angles as the arch goes up. But it would be interesting if headphones are kind of like this, because then you wouldn't have the issue of having it like tamp down this giant bar across the side of your head. Um, it might even be a little like therapeutic, where you could just kind of like move the headset back and forth and almost like massage your head just a little bit. Essentially, what I'm thinking here is that it's just this. It's like someone resting their fingers like this on your head. I feel like that would be a lot better. Though there is the possibility that this actually ends up being like a comb, and then, oh my god, what if it was? What if it was more like a comb? I gotta write this down. Like there's bristles or something like that. Not bristles, but like a cheap plastic comb. Maybe there's like little rubberized tips. Yeah. Rubberized tips so that it's not too much of an issue, but the weight of it would be spread out through the surface area of the little comb pieces, because it would be a thick band. There'd be little kind of prickly things, and what you could do is you could just literally set it into your hair, and these would be really thin, like a comb. You know what those look like. And it wouldn't disrupt your hair, because I don't know if you've ever done this. I might be weird. You ever just like set a comb in your hair? I used to have like a massive fro. That's probably why I've learned this, is that you flick out you get one of those fro combs, and you flick out your fro, and then you put it in there. Well, when you put it in there with a fro, usually it just kind of sticks in there, but it doesn't, like, I had it contacting my scalp sometimes. It kind of felt nice, honestly, and it seems like if you just had a bigger band of that, you could lay out the pressure of the headphones over a larger band, and when the pick is put into the hair with like a fro, it doesn't disturb it. It doesn't, like, when you take it out, there's not like a slot where it used to be. your hair just kind of like morphs back together. I wonder if they can, if like gaming headphone companies could kind of get on that, or like lifestyle headphones or something like that. Call it a 2-in-1 comb. But yeah, I don't know. That's again something that's like, maybe I just need to find a brush with like those little rubberized tips, put a bunch of them in a piece of foam, weigh it down with like 5 pounds on each side, and see what happens throughout the day. I think I found what I'm gonna do tonight. Alright. So far, this is kind of where the shapes have gone. So I cannot put anything above the ear because of the hair. And then if I stretch anything too far down, you contact the neck, and well, most people aren't gonna, be tilting their heads off to this side or this side, even though my neck hurts. Like the base of your ear is right next to your head. So anything that extends from here is probably going to be laying alongside your neck. So it either has to be flexible or set far from your head, which means if it's set away from your face, there's going to be a gap between your side of your face and where it begins, and it's going to look a little weird that way. It's going to look more like earrings. And while, yes, the times are a-changing, I bet if I went up to just any random dude and said, like, hey, do you want these headphones that kind of make it look like you have earrings? They'd probably say no. So then my target audience would be smaller. Yeah. I bet I could market these ear cup headphones as like passive noise canceling. I mean, they are. It's what ears do, is they're amplifiers. So if you take away ears, you almost have passive noise canceling. Yeah, that's the you want noise canceling headphones, just cut off your ears. Is it Da Vinci? No. Who's the guy who did that? Oh god. Van Gogh. Van Gogh had it right. He was ahead of his time, even though headphones didn't really exist. Technology didn't exist. He was ahead of his time. He also went insane, but that's on the down low, okay? Alright. So I can go below the ear. I can't go above. I might try something kind of interesting, because this, while I was just kind of like creating like I can go this way, I can go that way, it'd be interesting. To literally just do that. That's an interesting shape. Fills the ear, and then it gets that little like front piece for the sound portion, like the phone vibrating part, so you can actually hear shit. And it kind of puts the center of gravity a little more forward, like a little towards the ear canal is like right here essentially. So it gets the area right. I mean, so the design of this is kind of interesting because it puts something very cylindrical next to something that's a lot more organic. Be kind of also interesting is thinking is to put something geometric behind it. If I do a curve that way, would it look weird? It would. I think I'm just gonna subtly curve it. Okay, that doesn't look good because this looks like a little saggy piece of shit. Even though that's your ear, but that's an ear, so I think this has to connect further down. And then this. That's okay the way it is. That's interesting. You know, meshing this like the smooth cylinder next to a like a kind of harsh trapezoidal mixed with, you know, an organic shape of your ear. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's a cool little thing. Keeps the center of gravity kind of puts it a little further back, but not too far back. You know, it's still by that, you know, kind of backside ridge of your ear. That'd be pretty good. Ooh, you know, it'd be kind of interesting. Everything's interesting to me today. Maybe I just had a little bit too much LSD. Okay, I'm getting progressively worse at drawing ears. I need to find something that mirrors your ear. So something more like that. That looks like an apple. No. I don't think that looks okay. No. A little unsettling. Having like the ass side, like the backside here of an apple, and then this protruding forward from your ears. Yeah, it's kind of cruddy. Oh god, speaking of I think the reason why I don't like things inside my ears is because well, it sucks. Okay? It just does. Alright, hold on, I gotta fix something. Alright. There we go. Think. Oh, ear. Hold on. Alright, there we go. There we go. My ears. Alright, I gotta do it again. That's it. Loud. I don't think you can hear that, but a loud sound and it sucks. Alright. Alright. I'm getting tired. Oh, it's almost 4 o'clock. I need to eat. I need to eat, and then I need to make money. Anyways. Alright. I need to make something. Well, I kinda. It does not look good. So I don't want to do something that's like elf ears because. No. Unless that's like the point. it's okay. I could do something similar, like a love child between these two, where it's more circular and this is more circular, and kind of like get off, not get off. Um, it would make it more like the ears influencing the shape of it. So that is not. That does not look good. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's an ear. After many failed attempts. Okay, so there we go. That's that circle, and then point up here. Maybe like trying to get a lips going. Can't have it come too far out. There we go. It looks like a butterfly. Looks like a fat butterfly. Like these are two wings, and this is the body of it. Yeah, it can work. Maybe like the blend between here is a little more fluid. Hold on. Let me. I can get a little bit more. God, it's hard to see this. So that would be like the general shape of it, and then you'd have this be kind of cut out for your ear. That is kind of more like an amorphous blob, but it can work. It is brainstorming, I guess. Ooh, I want to. Gonna draw a texture on this. Try to draw a like wavy texture on it. Oh, I suck at this. Actually, why don't I just like? No, I can't. Wait, can I? Can I cheat and just outline it on the computer? No, let's try to get this get right. Okay. Kind of like, oh, focus, focus, focus. Come on. Yeah. Okay. So kind of like, I don't know. Kind of like a nice wavy, bumpy, kind of like nice little interesting texture. Though after, what is kind of interesting is that after doing this texture would not work well with this. It's just a little too wavy. I think I might have to do something a little less wavy, or maybe like a geometric texture would work well with this. I feel like a curved geometric texture. And what I mean by that is like triangles, but the tips of the triangles would be curved and rounded. That would work well with this. I think this texture would work better with probably work really well with this, I think. But yeah, I think I'm gonna peace out for today. My tiredness just hit me like hitting a brick wall. Like subtly excited about a lot of things, but I'm like very tired, and I have to survive for like 6.5 more hours before I can sleep. So I'm gonna get some stuff done, but yeah, if you want to see more mildly chaotic yet mildly relaxed designing, I'm live most days, excluding Wednesday and Friday from like 1 to 4, 1 to 5, depending on my energy level that day. So yeah, tomorrow's Friday. I won't be streaming tomorrow, but find me Saturday.